Right, so I take back what I said last week about getting lucky with Netflix movies. This week, I watched the movie Hard Candy, and it was such a waste of time. Now, this movie stars Ellen Page and Patrick Wilson, and there are 5 people credited as being in this movie. Aside from a couple people in the background, there are really only 5 people with speaking parts in this movie, and Ellen Page and Patrick Wilson are the two people who are the main characters, and they are in it for the majority of the movie. The other people are in it for maybe 5 minutes total. So the rest of the movie is just these 2 people. So it focuses on Ellen Page. She plays a 14-year-old who, a guy she's been talking to online who she suspects is a pedophile. She meets up with him to try and like teach him a lesson or whatever. Now this sounded really cool. The one-line description on Netflix, it kind of reminded me of To Catch a Predator. So I figured, hey, it might be interesting. Oh my god, was I wrong. This movie was so bad, and it has like a 7.2 rating on IMDb. So it seems that like crappy movies, crappy like independent movies, always seem to get really good ratings for some reason, just because they're independent movies. Whereas Hollywood movies, even if it's good, people are like, oh, it's Hollywood garbage. All it is explosions, blah blah blah. But anyways, I'm kind of getting off track here. But this movie's really fucking boring. 3/4 of it, if not more, are just sitting and talking. Like, I'm not looking for crazy action the whole time, but holy shit, it's so nonsensical and just boring as hell. And it does get a bit weird. One word for you: castration. It's a really weird movie. It kind of gets graphic. It's a bit odd. Ellen Page looks like a 12-year-old boy. I know she is playing a 14-year-old girl. This movie came out in 2005, so 7 years ago. So it's not overly old, but it was just before Juno, when Ellen Page really started getting out there. I wouldn't recommend this movie at all. I will give it a 2 out of 10. Rewatchability 0 out of 10. So really, this movie isn't getting anything. The 2 out of 10 is for kind of being okay at some parts, but not even a quarter of the movie was good. So I might even lower it, but I'll stick to my rating of 2.10 overall rating and 0 out of 10 for rewatchability rating. If you actually want to find this movie, which I don't suggest you do, it is on Netflix right now. Don't even bother wasting your time trying to find it unless you are so goddamn bored or that you're really intrigued. Like, I know sometimes when I say a movie's really bad, people say, oh no, I want to watch it. I've had a couple people say that in the past, but don't do that with this movie. It's bad. You'll be regretting it the second you watch it. And this movie review is to warn you, do not watch this shitty movie. It is shitty. Hopefully I'll find a better movie to review next week, because this movie sucked. I've had a couple good movies the past 2 weeks, so this movie's a kind of a bomb. Next week, maybe I'll have something better. See you then.